The temple church is a place and time where you give honor and glory to the Father in Jesus Christ's name. You come to the temple, you kneel down in the presence of God, you pray, you adore His holy presence. Sunday reflection, 3rd March. Today's Gospel is John, chapter 2, verses 13 to 25. And Jesus is talking about a temple where we are supposed and we are called to give honor and glory to God as a person and together with the community of believers. We know there are still temples where people truly respect the holy presence of God. Once they walked into the temple, the church, they kneel down or they bow their heads for one's sake because of the presence, holy presence of God in the Holy Eucharist, tabernacle. They kneel down in prayers. They adore the presence of God. But there are still temples, and I'm speaking from my own experience, where people walked into that temple as if they are walking to any supermarket, any public place. And they just sit down and talk to each other. This is amazing. And they play with their own smartphones, as if there's no God, as if they come to do something and to go out. And there are temples which are sold, or now they're used as restaurants or any public use. So Jesus Christ is walking into the temple, and he tells the people, respect the house, the temple, the house of my Father, the house of prayer. Respect. And yet he points out and gives you a new idea, reality of a new temple, of your body. He says, just destroy this temple made by human hands, and I will rebuild it in 3 days. And he is referring to his resurrected body. So St. Paul, in his first letter to Corinthians, chapter 3, verse 16 and 17, he says, you are the temple of God. God's Spirit lives in you. And this temple is holy and is in you. And whoever destroys the temple, God will destroy him or her. So some people, they ask, what is that special in me that Jesus Christ says that we are the temple, you are the temple, the image and likeness of God. Just read the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 27. The image and likeness of God. You are created in this image. And that is the holy presence of God in you. You are the temple. So begin to worship, to give honor in your own body, in you. And then you will see totally different story. Once you do that, you worship God in your own body, and you enjoy his presence. Once then you go to the temple, to the church, and for sure you kneel down as you walk in. You give the honor and glory to God. Then you kneel down in prayers and adoration. And you are not going to talk. You are not going to play with your smartphones. No, because you know, what are you doing here? to worship God. So love your God within you. Worship your God within you. And then you come to know and you love yourself and you respect yourself. And then you come to the community of the church, the temple, and you worship God.